today we gotta react to another cut video. I ain't gonna lie, they videos be mad entertaining. This one says, does race matter when it comes to dating? Cut know what they be doing with these titles, bro.
Have you ever dated outside of your race?
Yes.
Let's talk about your current partner. What race are they?
He's a white cis man.
And what about your partner before that?
A
He
what?
was a white cis man.
And then what about before that?
Before that, oh no, he was a white cis man. But ask me
What is she saying? White cis? What is that?
the one before that.
Have you ever dated outside of your race?
Yeah.
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 Yes.
Yes.
I have.
Oh yeah.
I've dated, I'd say, every race.
Currently
Every
dating
race.
someone outside my race right now.
My girlfriend right now is mixed.
I've dated a lot of white guys, but I've also dated Mexican guys as well.
Well, I currently have a
Oh, but
partner
no
right
blacks?
now, and they're
No
a white
blacks.
partner.
I've only dated 2 people, and my husband, my current partner, he's mixed.
And you're white?
I am very white, yes.
Very, very white. Okay.
Have you ever dated outside of your race?
I'm black and Asian. I've never dated anybody that's black or Asian.
My
Oh,
current
yeah, we can
girlfriend is
tell.
Asian.
It's Japanese
We can
American.
definitely tell.
Ricans.
Chinese. My husband is black.
My partner actually of over 10 years is black.
Have you ever dated outside your race?
I'm currently dating outside of my race. I'm learning a lot.
What are you learning?
White people just really love the outdoors. They like it doesn't matter if the weather's bad.
I mean,
it doesn't
yeah,
matter
gang,
if
of
there's
course.
bugs and mosquitoes everywhere. They are
could've told you that.
outside.
Why have you dated outside your race?
Experience, get to know the other culture as well.
Where I grew up, white people were one of the minorities.
Yo, y'all know what I noticed, bro? Cut always has some very interesting looking individuals, some very like unique people.
So
I'll just
it
put it
was
that way.
usual for everyone to date outside their race.
Sometimes I equate the feeling of whiteness to a lack of passion.
I would prefer that they're not white because it makes it more interesting, I think.
Have you ever dated
More interesting, what? He's
outside your
wilding.
race?
No.
No.
Nope, I don't think so. Well, I've only dated one person, and he is like also the same mixed race makeup as me, so no.
What's your ethnicity?
My mom's white, and my dad is Mexican, white, Chinese, and Native American.
I'm biracial, so if I were to
Did he say, hold on.
Dad is Mexican, white, Chinese, and Native American.
I'm
This nigga's
biracial,
like 5
so
races,
if I were
bro.
to
I ain't gonna lie, how is that possible? That's kind of interesting. That low-key make me want to look at his line of heritage, because I mean, like, his ancestors was just, like, intermingling with everybody of every different sort.
I'm biracial, so if I were to date another black person, I don't consider that outside of my race, but I also don't consider dating a white person outside of my race.
But have you ever dated someone that wasn't white or black or mixed?
Yeah, which one
No,
would
I
it be?
haven't.
Why haven't you dated outside your race?
It hasn't risen as an opportunity.
Opportunity has not been there.
Never had the opportunity to.
I've had people that I've been
What does that
interested in,
even
but
mean,
we
bro?
just never ended up dating.
Have you ever dated outside your race?
I have not.
Why not?
I think in my younger years it was fear, and I'm not sure what that fear is.
Wait a minute. You were scared to date outside your race? What does that even mean, gang? So what particular group of people of ethnicity were you afraid of? I want to know, Karen. I want to know. What was
Defined
she
as,
scared of? gang?
and it just, the opportunities never came after a point where I didn't feel that way.
The time that I was dating a lot, I went to a school that was like very Caucasian.
I just tend to be in spaces where there are a lot of white people.
Where I grew up, it was pretty white.
I grew up in a little tiny town. Small town.
Small town in Kansas.
Statistically, I'm probably gonna end up with a white person. That's the way of the world.
Ooh, what do you mean by that?
I mean,
what do you
it's
mean
just
by
like
that?
generally people like to stick within their cultural groups because they want to feel accepted to the highest extent that they can be.
Why would you?
Okay, she might be wilding with that response. You won't date outside your race because you want to feel accepted? She racist, I ain't gonna lie. She does not like black people.
Why would you typically date within your race?
Just because it's easier to relate
to each other, I think.
I've only dated outside my race once. We just didn't see eye to eye.
I'm Latina, so I feel like
What is her makeup?
really get our
This is what I mean, bro.
The type of upbringings we have were different. Finances in our family were different.
I
Oh, the blacks are too poor?
predominantly dating black men. There's a level that we just understand each other at, and I don't have to really explain anything about my culture.
What is your race?
I'm South Asian, more specifically Indian.
You usually date Indian men.
I would say that's my type, and I didn't really branch out until recently, mainly because I've had some bad experiences with Indian men.
I would say typically
keep going back
date
to 'em?
white males, to be honest.
Why do you tend to date white guys?
Kind of just a preference I've had, and for me, kind of growing up and seeing
She
the
look like
Latino
Hispanic, though.
machismo culture, that kind of just turned me off.
Have you ever dated outside of your race?
Yes, I have.
I have.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, yes.
All
Her
the
own
time.
race turned
Do
her
you
off.
tend to have a preference when dating?
I don't know that I have a preference, but I've dated more white men than I have any other race.
I guess generally I tend to date white people.
I don't think that I'm like attractive towards people outside of my race.
Why?
I don't really know.
Do you tend to have a preference when dating?
No, just not white.
I typically don't find Caucasian men as attractive.
Oh yeah, I ain't gonna lie. She got the, what is these piercings called? I don't know, but she definitely experiments a lot, bro.
And I think my love of Asian food and anime and stuff kind of just translated to I love specifically Asian features. That sounds really bad, but I guess we all like
Anime?
what we like, right?
That's why you like Asians?
I like blonde hair. So I feel like that often white guys have the hair color that I'm looking for.
I don't like. I like alternative
What?
indie guys, and that's who tends to be, kind of on the edgier sides.
Have you ever dated
Yo,
outside
she
your
mad
race?
excited about this.
It doesn't matter. It depends on the character of the person.
As I was like starting to date and everything, I realized I didn't really have a preference.
Racial preference?
What the? They be bringing some real characters on this show, bro. Now let me ask y'all a very serious question. If this individual were to walk up to you, what would you even address them as? I would be lost. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I might accidentally get myself canceled.
I have.
Has that caused any tension with your family?
Not with my family particularly, but oftentimes with the other person's family.
My family is racist, so I was apprehensive about.
Yo, she just open about that. That's low key cool though, that she can just come on here and just comfortably just, you know what I'm saying, be honest. But bro, that's actually kind of crazy to think about. Cause look, you gotta think about it like this. If she bring a black person home, her dad would probably have a heart attack. Nah, hold on. If her parents are in her family's racist, that means she probably racist too. She probably just don't want to say nothing. She probably don't want to say
Bringing her
nothing.
home, but her
She don't
family
wanna
was
tell the
super
truth.
welcoming to me, so it wasn't an issue on that side.
I mean, I was dating this guy who was black in high school, and I was telling my mom who he was, and she was like, "But he's black." So I think there's a lot of like implicit bias that I do think
What
kind of
does that
stems from
mean?
my parents.
I guess my lifestyle is a little bit different from theirs.
I mean, no one says anything, but you just get the looks,
Have you ever dated outside of your race?
Yeah, my current wife, she's born and raised in Puerto Rico, and I'm from the States.
Any cultural differences that come up?
She makes fun of my language all the time. Like if I think something's really fun,
What's
I'll
her
be like, "Ooh,
language?"
that's a hoot and a half," and she says that.
Yeah, that's very much just middle-aged white woman terminology. That's a hoot and a half. Who's talking like this? I ain't gonna lie. If I was in person with this individual when she said this in front of my face, I might get upset. That's not even a real saying. That's not a real phrase. Nobody says that. Why would she say this during a real human interaction?
That is just too silly.
Did you see
I
yourself
would get
ending
mad,
up
bro.
with someone of a specific race?
I think in the hindsight, no. But for like years, I was told by family, you gotta stay in the race.
They want me to date someone who also understands my culture, because with me dating white men, generally, like, it's just harder for them to understand certain things.
If I want to listen to my heart,
If you explained
it's
it,
good
then
with
it wouldn't
me,
be
but if I
hard.
listen to my family, it's not so good.
I come from a Korean and white family, and I was always told, date a nice, rich white boy.
Why they gotta be a rich white man though? Why can't it be a rich black man, a rich Asian man, a rich Hispanic man? Her family racist too, bro. All these families are so racist.
Would you feel any pressure from your parents to date a certain race?
No, I mean, I'm mixed. So my dad's white, my mom's Asian.
Hold on, is this a nigga? I can't tell, bro. Sometimes it be so hard to tell.
Do you get pressure from your mom at all?
No, honestly, she's
jawline
more
throwing
like
me off.
marry someone who comes from a good family, has like passion.
Oh yeah, that's a
good
man.
work.
That's a
makes
man,
money.
bro.
Ever dated someone outside of your race?
Yes, it's cool when you're dating people from different backgrounds because you can get a sense of culture that you probably would never get a sense of originally.
I'm more into people. Like if they're cool and we click, then it's cool.
I go.
What the does that mean? Who do you like? Do you or don't you date outside your race? That's the question. That's the topic, lady.
Who do your parents want to bring home? Anybody at this point.
All right, bro. Yep, that's a wrap for this. I keep falling into the cut trap, bro. I don't know why I keep thinking it's gonna be cool if I react to these videos. I always end up getting mad, bro.